A wise friend recently told me that the number one factor that holds high level executives and entrepreneurs back is unresolved childhood trauma. So here's a story about some of my more resolved childhood trauma. The previous week, I was in Atlanta with an incredible alliance and mastermind of psychedelic retreat owners, facilitators, practitioners, enthusiasts, and investors and business leaders. And we're coming together to create a series of incredible, beautiful, world-class temples and wellness centers that utilize psychedelic medicines that humans have had access to for thousands of years to enhance our spiritual connection, to clarify our hearts and minds, to join together in tribe, to celebrate, to really see each other, and to find the ways of really allowing ourselves to be seen in all of our fullness, all of our shadow, all of our light. And in my experience, there's been a lot of me that doesn't want to be seen. There's a lot of aspects of me that are hurt and traumatized and insecure. And I hide those parts of myself because I do seek to embody strength. I seek to make others comfortable. I seek to inspire others. I seek to create spaces where others can feel comfortable and invited and able to drop into their truth in a more beautiful and empowered way. And that requires having my shit together. And, especially as a man, we're called to really have our shit together in a different way. And a lot of times we stuff our emotions down and we hide our true selves and we don't reveal who we really are to the world, which can be beautiful because there are times where, look, it doesn't matter what a man is going through. He needs to protect the tribe or protect his woman or protect his children and be strong and be resilient, be focused and be able to slice through the noise of his own heart and mind, his own trials and traumas, to stand and deliver and to be powerful in that way and to put his own, thoughts and feelings to the side and get the job done and deliver and create money and income and productivity and all those things, which are beautiful, needed. We need men to do that. And we need moments in time where we can drop deeply into our feelings and allow that challenging and beautiful processing to be done, where we can be held. And I've always rejected that notion, and I've always thought that was weakness. And I've always said, no, not me. I'm not doing that. Fuck you guys. You guys go be held. Fucking cowards. Go handle your shit. Unfortunately, we can't do it all alone. And this last weekend, the majority of the time was in deep celebration and service and just amazing. I loved it. And there were a few moments with an extraordinary guide and ally of mine, the amazing world-class goddess, Maya Rose, a dear friend, to take me into the darkness in ways I've never experienced before. And to allow the parts of me that I desperately did not want her to know existed, and for her to love them and hold them and help me process them in real time, out loud, and through the tears and the grief and the pain and the shame and the shadows, I was able to find a really beautiful moment at the bottom of that. And with her angelic, playful, courageous voice calling me deeper and deeper and deeper into the pain, I found a moment of alchemy at the bottom of it. And I'll say that this was assisted by a couple different plant-based medicines that were very, very powerful and transformative. And when I felt like I couldn't go any further, when I finally had just exhausted myself in the pain and in the abyss, I saw this light, like a golden book with a light inside of it, opening up in the darkness, and light streamed towards me. And it was one of the most beautiful moments of my life, in my heart and my mind and my feelings, and the energetic embodiment of who I am and how I feel and how I self-identify, and the conscious and subconscious thoughts that are running through me. And Yeah, I can't recommend that highly enough because there's no doubt in my past and running AUREA and running my other businesses in my life, there's been times where, my shadows took control. And, I consciously study the king archetype. And I'm really honored, when people that are close to me call me King Jackson, and embodying that energy and seeing the kingdom I'm here to create is a beautiful thing. And I receive that with humility and honor. The shadow side of that is the tyrant and also the weakling. There's kind of two shadows to the king. And I've been both. I've been the weakling at many times in the past. And I've been the tyrant at times in the past as well. I've been dominating and domineering and judgmental and harsh and cruel. I have that in me. I do. I know it. And channeling that into the kingly energy and alchemizing that into the kingly energy is what I'm really here to do. And when we do that, we create the ability to make others feel safe and to create a castle metaphysically to welcome others into. And we unite all the other archetypes, the warrior, the magician, the lover, they all unify in the king. And it requires us going into, in my opinion, going into the feelings and moments and traumas and dramas where we showed up as the weakling or we showed up as the tyrant, and to look at the emotions and the experiences that led to us feeling that way. And in the near future, we're going to be leading some amazing retreats for men and for women, alone and together, to go into those experiences and to allow themselves to be held in our deepest pain, in our greatest glory, and finding more of what it means to be a divine masculine. What does it really mean to be a divine masculine? Thrown around a lot, but what does it really mean? To me, I resonate with Carl Jung's perspective on enlightenment, which means we don't attain enlightenment by imagining beings of light, aka ourselves, by dreaming of how beautiful and grand we are. We do it by making the darkness conscious and by drawing up these emotions to the surface. And in my experience, I've had some recent breakthroughs from this last week in feeling safe enough to do that. And in feeling welcome and unrejected and safe, unjudged and safe. I repeat that word intentionally because it's the only way. It's the only way to really feel that way, is to find people that make you feel safe. So I hope this makes you feel safe to express yourself, that you find people that help you do that, because it's really, really important. It's really, really powerful. And I'm here to help create those moments in time. So comment below or shoot us an email. You have our email in the comment section below here. And follow, subscribe, like, get in contact. And we'll be honored to be your hosts. And you'll see other testimonials on our page here for the previous experiences we've put together. And you can get a greater feel for our intentions and our vision, our theme, and how we express and the environment that we create. And it's one of shamelessness. It's one of authenticity. And just as the symbol for gold is AU, and authenticity begins with AU, that's how we find our gold, is by authentically coming together to share the things that we're ashamed of, that we're holding back, and that we're hiding from ourselves and from those that we love. And for speaking for myself, I seek to follow the divine, and in doing so, lead others. And so it's my job to go into these experiences first. And if my pain is any source of positivity and optimism for you, then I'm here to be that. And I hope this inspires and invigorates and enlightens your being, your body, your heart, your mind, so that we can continue this great awakening that humanity is in. And we can, in doing our own internal shadow work, our own internal alchemy, we can become qualified and ready and able to do that for the world. Because the world certainly needs alchemists. And I hope you feel ready to go on that journey. And the events and the masterminds and the retreats that we're putting together are all touchstones and moments of light to invigorate that awareness and to create that power within you to step into that state of being. So thank you for being on this ride with us, and I'm honored to be of service, and I look forward to getting to know you better. Thank you. See you soon.